Twinkle, little star, let the HIMARS work from afar. Our warriors are resting after shelling the enemy, and the old oak tree will tell us some insider tales. How did we Ukrainians happen to become such an unconquered nation? My great-great-grandfather was still a small acorn when Ukrainian lands were being galloped by the horses of our ancestors, Scythians, Sarmatians, and Slavs. Their genes mixed in and gave rise to modern Ukrainians, who were then called Ants. They were warriors, but they became builders. Knyazki found Kyiv at the intersection of trade routes. And then the grandest event happened. I was born, strong as a Viking axe. It will be the mother of Russian cities, said Ole the Norman. This is how the state of Kyivan Rus was born, and our genes were enriched with the Scandinavian spirit. For many days, Kyiv was in full swing of construction. During the heyday of the Kievan state, the ancestors of the Russians, the Finno-Ugric tribes, also lived in those lands. These tribes eventually separated from Kyiv and created their own state, Suzdal, which was later called Muscovy. For several centuries, the Ukrainian lands were like a mask against COVID, a wall protecting Europe from hordes of nomads. I've seen this somewhere before. What's that rumbling over there? It's the glory of the Zaporozhian Sich, which defended its lands from its insatiable neighbors, the Tatars, Moscovites, and Polish gentry. And in the Sich itself, unprecedented discipline and democracy reigned. Want to become a Cossack? Learn our father in Ukrainian and don't swear. Oh, and Muscovy is furious. Independence and rebelliousness annoyed the Tsarina so much that she liquidated the Cossack state. And Muscovy continued to fear for its greatness, seeing every Ukrainian as a threat. And a freedom-loving people who had never known slavery were made serfs. The mutes go to the serfdom and bring their children. Then they enslaved the culture, and the Moscovites did everything they could to shut the mouth of the Ukrainian language. I came to establish Ukraine. But this is Putin's myth. Then give up your motherland or die. And the Ukrainian intelligentsia chose the latter, and so the Red Terror began. Stalin continued the genocide of the nation. 10 million Ukrainians were starved to death, while Russia and the whole world savored our bread. But for all these centuries, the spirit of freedom has been dormant inside us. Warning, boys and girls, the Moscovites are coming. In February of 2022, we were given 3 days, but we are still fighting, because Ukrainians were, are, and will be an unconquered nation. So please, give this caustic channel a like and appreciate what has been so hard fought, our freedom.